How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to ConstantlyVariedFitness. In today's video, we're going to talk about the 3 main ways to keep yourself safe and injury-free in a CrossFit gym. Now, the reason that there's this misconception that CrossFit gets you injured, it is not a safe sport, you are most likely going to, pull something or tear something, is because you have to properly learn how to manipulate these pieces of equipment. You have to learn how to use barbells, dumbbells, kettlebells, learn how to properly use certain techniques when doing things like pull-ups or handstand push-ups. We're doing these very technique-heavy and skill-heavy movements that, if not performed correctly, can lead to us becoming injured. When it comes to a regular gym like LA Fitness or Gold Gym or 24 Hours, when you walk in there, it's a bunch of machines. It's very hard to get into a machine that only goes one direction and all of a sudden tweak something. So now the reason the CrossFit has this misconception of being just full of injuries is because it is slightly more than a regular gym. When you're doing things that take a little more skill, that take a little more practice to do, that are a little more challenging to perform, it's going to lead to that chance. But focusing on these 3 main tips are going to help us keep away from those injuries and keep ourselves nice and safe when we're in the gym. Now, the first tip I want to give you guys is making sure that you're mobilizing before your workouts and stretching after your workouts. So every single time you come into class, you want to make sure that you're hopping on a foam roller, rolling out any tight muscles or tight areas you may have, doing any certain stretches that you know you need to perform because you are tight in certain areas. If you don't know where you're tight, ask your coach. Say, hey, you see me move. What are some areas I can improve on in my mobility to help me move even more efficiently? And then do those exercises before your workouts. Even if your class has stretches performed in your workouts, in your hour-long class time, I still recommend spending 10-15 extra minutes just making sure you're really mobile and really good for the day. And then after your workouts, don't just put away your equipment and then head out the door and sit in your car and then go home and go to sleep. What you want to do is you want to spend another 10, 15, 20 minutes stretching out your muscles again. Find out what muscles you use for the workout. If you don't know, again, ask your coach, hey, what should I stretch out to make sure that my muscles, don't stay really tight, they start to elongate again, let blood flow get back in there and help them recover even faster. So don't just run out the door after your class, spend some more time doing a few more stretches to make sure that you're, recuperating your body and your body's ready for the next day. Now, the second tip is focusing on technique and listening to your coach. I can't stress this tip enough. There have been plenty of athletes that I've worked with that are just very closed-minded, that are very hard-headed, and don't want to listen to me when I'm giving them certain tips or certain drills, and all of a sudden they're wondering why they're failing lifts, they're wondering why it doesn't feel right, and then inevitably they start to feel aches and pains in their body. My goal in every single class is to keep everyone safe. I don't care how much weight you lift if you end up getting injured and have these pains later down the road. So we want to make sure we're always focusing on technique. So if something doesn't feel right, don't keep your mouth quiet. Ask your coach again, hey, can you check out this lift? Tell me what I need to do so I'm performing this movement correctly and I'm not getting injured. There are no dumb questions in CrossFit. If your coach ever, gives you any type of sarcastic answer or is not very welcoming to your questions, it might be time to go to a different class with a different coach or go to a different gym. The coach is there for you and you are paying that coach top dollar to make sure that they are helping you achieve your goals. So if that is not the case, find a new gym. Otherwise, ask as many questions as you need every single day. Now, the third tip, also a very important one, is making sure that you do not walk in the gym with an ego. This is more so pertaining to guys, but there are sometimes ladies who do it as well, where they just get so wrapped up in, I need to lift this much weight, or I need to go this fast, or I need to be able to hang with all these other people in the class, so I need to do the exercises they're doing, even though I'm not that good at it, even though I'd be better off doing a progression version of that exercise. So for example, they want to do handstand push-ups. They can only do a few at a time, and their shoulders get really tired really fast, but everyone else is doing a bunch of repetitions throughout the workout. So they try to hang, all of a sudden the shoulder gets tweaked, or they land on their neck wrong, and then all of a sudden they're hurt for the next week or so. Don't be that person where you have to try to hang with everyone else, or don't be the person that says, hey, I back squatted 200 pounds last week, so I should be able to do 210 this week, even though your legs are still tired from a workout you did previously, and you try to squat and 100 pounds doesn't even feel good. 100 pounds feels like it's really tight in your hips and your back doesn't feel right, your lower back's a little tight. If that's the case, go down and wait. You don't want to try to push yourself every single day to the point where it's leading to injury again. So always listen to your body and assess, do I feel good today? Do I feel like I could go for maybe a new PR? Do I feel like I could go for the RX weight in today's workout? Or do I need to take it down a notch? That way I can just still keep the intensity up, still get really sweaty, breathe hard, and burn some calories, and not feel beat up even more the next day. Alright guys, now to recap on those 3 points. Again, making sure you stretch and mobilize before and after your workouts. You're listening to your coach and following the technique advice that he gives you, and you are making sure that your ego is not there when you're at the gym. Leave it at home. Do not bring it to the gym. You want to make sure you are staying safe. That way you are staying injury free. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you have any questions or comments regarding those 3 tips, please feel free to leave them down below in the comment section. If you don't already, follow us on Instagram at ConstantlyVariedFitness. Make sure you subscribe for plenty more videos. Hit that like button if you enjoyed, and we'll see you guys next time.